Hi guys,
Hi guys,
we're live.
very late one tonight,
very
so
late one.
we will understand if not many people join.
Yeah, but we're going live so as it can be watched back as well. So fingers crossed.
It's a very interesting place where we are
It's
tonight.
unreal. We've got a lot of pictures, but we've not been able to video until it's the time that designated for free time. So that's why we're live.
Also, what we will do, like we did a couple of weeks back when we did the sit down video and talk, we'll let you know what we experienced before because we did.
Yeah.
We as groups before because this is an event where other people are.
So we've already done 3 vigils and we'll do another one after we've done our live. So
some interesting things happen. So we'll have a story time.
Definitely.
And we'll let you know what happened.
But there won't be the usual story time that I do on our usual lives because we're at a paid event and we just want to show you around the place. We've got some brief history and we've got names from what we've just done in other vigils. Hi Sammy, thanks for
Sammy,
watching.
thank you for joining.
Guys, if there is any other people in the group, our signal isn't great, but we have got some, so just bear with us. And there's another group coming through now, so we're going to be loud, so just bear with us guys. We move to the side.
You're
right.
Look how dark it is.
Right. Have you flicked it around?
I'm gonna turn it around and show you guys now.
So that's the lovely view. If you ever see pictures online of the Nunnery, we are literally very late.
It's a late one tonight.
We're at a paid location. We're here until 2 in the morning, so it's the first opportunity we've had to go live. So this is the start of the cloisters. If you look online at any of the pictures, this is one of the pictures that's online. And without my torch, that is the state of what we can see.
That is what you see.
It's absolutely crazy. Guys, sorry, we haven't asked. Can you hear us? We're not just showing you pictures here, are we? Can someone just let us know you can hear us? If you can, what we're going to do, we're going to take you on a quick tour around, show you the place. It's huge. We've not even walked it all ourselves yet. But we're going to try and take you on a quick tour around, and then we're going to do a quick investigation. We have already been down into what's the basement here. It is really eerie. But we've already left our cross down there. Thank you, Sam. Thanks for confirming. Right, so we're going to take on a little tour. So we've come through the main entrance now. We're in the cloisters. There are another 12 people here with us, guys, so you may hear some movement and some talking. But it is our free time to do what we wish to do in there, so we've chosen to go live. So
I think we get into it.
I think we do.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Right, so we'll keep the torch on for now, just so as we can see.
So guys, obviously because we've gone round before already and done...
well, we've done this half. There's still another half.
Yeah, there's still, when you say there's still another half, it is massive.
Yeah, the place is massive.
But there is a name, a very strong name here.
Yes.
That is well known.
And it has come through tonight on 2 out of the 3 investigations that we've done as part of the group.
We won't say the name yet. We'll just wait for if it does come through because it is very likely that it will. And I'd just like to say, guys, the name that will come through, it is a bit of a negative energy.
Yes. So, guys, this is what would have been their church.
Do we say what happened in here, or do we tell them on another day?
I mean, we can tell them if you want to.
I mean,
we are going to do a live where we talk about this, guys.
Yeah. So I won't go into too much at the moment because we want to get straight into it for you guys. But up there, where Ian's flashing his light,
in a circle, Connor saw an orb, and then immediately after he saw the orb, somebody else in the circle saw a flash of light, almost at the same time. Nobody had torches on them or lights on or anything. So literally, the 2 things happened. Connor saw something, then one of the women in the group saw something as well. And then Connor asked out loud, if that was you up on the balcony there, could you set the cat ball off? And there was a cat ball there, and immediately the cat ball went off.
It went off straight away.
So,
me and one of the other males in the group, we also kept seeing stuff in this doorway. Ian was facing, because we were all in a circle, and Ian was facing the other way, so we wouldn't have been able to see this bit here.
But this is where they'd have come to have their services. So the open door off the cloisters, absolutely huge room.
And my name also come through on Necro in
It
here,
did.
so
It did.
I'm a bit creeped out.
So, back in the cloisters, guys, just so you know, we know currently all of the other group is back in the meeting room or outside. So there is nobody supposed to be down where we're heading now.
I think we're the only group recording, aren't we?
Yeah, we're the only actual paranormal group here. So we're the only ones that want to actually do a recording. All the others are just stood around chatting with each other now. So,
although we have tried new methods tonight, which if we were to be with a group of people in future lives,
yeah, we could do one of them. We did something called the human pendulum, which is something that we could use. But guys, we're just going up into, what did they call this part? I can't remember what they call it, guys. This whole building that we're in now is where all of the sick and dying nuns would have been. It's 4 stories high, and there's a basement.
They actually tried to
We can
do
get
stuff
access
with this.
to all of it.
They tried to do stuff with this building, didn't they?
They tried to turn it into a bedsit, which is why you'll randomly see like urinals and stuff here.
There's toilets everywhere.
They tried to turn it into a bedsit, but there was just too much work to do, so they abandoned the idea. So, quick walk around. There's a set of stairs up this way. Which we'll have a quick walk up there in a minute. We can't walk down these ones, and when we go in the basement in it, you'll see why. Because down there, there's a set of stairs, and the bottom of them is completely rotten. But there's more rooms. When we say this place is huge, guys, we mean this place is huge. It is just room off room off room off room. It's absolutely crazy. But the amount of stuff that has happened, even on just the few vigils we've done so far, is just unbelievable.
I really can't wait to show you guys the basement.
Yeah.
Because when we did the vigil, all the lights went out.
Yeah.
It was very...
Hi guys. We don't actually know what's going on because we've got really good signal on the phone that we've been trying to go live on and really poor signal on this phone. But it's now currently live on this phone and not on the other one. So I don't know what's happening. Hi Dean.
Hi Dean.
Right. Turn that off at the back. Give me that. Right guys, hopefully you'll hear us a little bit better there. I can't guarantee the signal on this phone is going to be great because this phone doesn't have a lot of signal in this building. The phone that we're trying to go live on, that one, does have a lot of signal. And we're just getting nothing from it, so I don't know what's happening. So, we've come up a level to try and get some more signal. Do you want to try and put this in there or see if it goes on there or not? Bear with us 1 second guys, we're just going to try and get this onto the thing. Double rooms back. Good.
So we're back on. Just rotating the phone, guys.
I don't know what it's trying to do here. Shine your light on that. That's why it's not that. Bear with us, guys. Right, the swivel's gone on backwards, so it's trying to turn the phone upside down. Right, try again. What is going on? Everything's going crazy. There we go. We're back. Thanks for bearing with us. Right. Like I said, guys, we've gone up a level to try and get some more signal. So we're now in what would have been like effectively hospital rooms for sick and dying nuns, basically. A lot of nuns died in this building. This is where the majority of activity happens, and this is where, while we were on vigils earlier, a lot of stuff was happening. A lot of stuff. We'll do a live and explain it all, but we're going to try and take you on another walk around quick if we can. So in here, right, we can't go down this part because the floor actually goes out down there, but there's another 6-7 rooms off there and it goes down another corridor. This place is huge. You've got an area here that would have gone up to the loft. We can actually get up there, but not via these. So we will take you up there because it seems like the higher we go, we've got a bit of signals. But that may unfortunately mean, guys, that we're going to have to pre-record the
basement for
the basement.
Guys, the basement's too good not to.
Yeah, we're going to have to go down and do something.
We've also got our cross down there. We actually used that in the group vigil.
Yeah, we used our cross that we placed down on our lives, guys, in the group vigil because they've never done anything like that before. And they were really happy to try and do that. We've then asked them to leave it there, so it's down in the basement now on its own. There's nobody else down there, so we have asked spirits all night if they're willing to move it. So if anything has moved, we'll see. So these are all rooms from just one wing. There's about 10 rooms per wing. But there's no electricity in this place, guys, so if...
everyone's just walked into a door outside.
Yeah. If we've got no torches, we can't see anything. And the basement has cells.
Thank you for the star, Sammy.
Thank you very much. Right, so we're going to go up another level.
You're all troopers being on this late. Fair play to you all.
Cheers, guys, honestly.
Loving the commitment.
We weren't expecting people to be on.
This
we
is
just
why,
wanted to try and record it to Facebook.
This is why the PSOM squad is the best
It is.
in the world. The best fans in the world.
So,
and to anyone who watches these back, we do hope you enjoy this.
yes, guys, evidence here of them where they tried to refit it to turn it into a bed sit. So you've got baths and bathrooms and stuff, modern signs.
Cross on the wall.
This here is the hatch that came up from the ladders. Those stairs weren't originally there, so you couldn't get up that way. This was the loft space. Then more rooms down here.
I reckon we should turn the lights off quickly.
Do you think?
Ready, Ian? Should you put the torches down?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Guys, honestly, it is so dark in here. And while we were down in the basement area as well, a bat started flying around everyone's head. So, this place is so unbelievably big. There's half of this whole building that we haven't even touched yet. We're up one section of it.
Honestly, Dean, brave. I know that is the word of the night.
To get to this building, guys, you have to walk through the woods to get here. There are nuns buried on these grounds, but there's also nuns that were buried in the woods. So it's yeah.
I know I can actually remember the name of one of the nuns, so if that comes through. Can you remember the name?
No, look at that. That's a false widow.
That's massive. If the name comes through of that nun, I'll say. Oh, there we go. Just realised the missing loft hatch.
Yeah, that's the now loft. You can't get up to there.
Thank you for sharing, Sammy.
Thank you very much. Did we go any spot? You didn't, did we? Where was that creepy chair?
Oh, the one that's just by the window.
So all of these rooms, guys, were rooms where sick and dying nuns were placed. Obviously, the new locks and that weren't on back in the day because that's from hundreds of years ago. These doors weren't there.
Might turn into Spider-Man, Sammy, if we get bitten by that.
So we'll make our way down a level again. Just beware, guys, the further we go down, the signal could drop. The phone we're actually on is more phone. It's actually saying that we've got no signal, so I don't actually know if it's not. But it has got live, and for some reason the phone that's got full signal's got no live. So it's a very strange one.
But then again, strange things always happen on this channel, so.
Right.
Definitely getting our steps in tonight.
Yeah.
What's in here?
Hi again, guys. Well, we keep losing signal the lower we go down. We've come back up the top to try and stay live for a short time at least. But we've come back up a different set of stairs. We've not actually been up this one before. And just found access to the loft. I don't know where any of the joists are, so I don't think it's safe to try and walk on there. But we're just placing some equipment down now.
I'm going to put it by the doorways.
I think Sammy and Dean are back on. Guys, let us know if you're back on.
Great, that's going off.
Yeah. Cheers, thank you guys. Like I was just saying, we've come back upstairs, but we've gone up a different set of stairs. We've not actually been up these ones. And we come walking through, and there's actually access. Oh, I've just kicked one of the cat balls. There's actually access up into the loft. So we're right at the top of the building at the minute. We've literally, It is really creepy, Sammy. But we've literally got free reign of this place. We can go anywhere we want. If the door's open, we're allowed to go in there. That was what they said. And it's huge. We've only covered a third of it, maybe. So we're going to do a short investigation up here because we've only got probably about an hour before we've got to go back and meet them because they finish off by doing another vigil. And we've got to leave at 2 in the morning. So we've got about an hour before we've got to go and meet them. So we're going to do a short investigation up here while we're live. Hopefully you guys can enjoy that while it remains live. And then we know we're not going to get signal in the basement. So we're going to pre-record that. We're going to go downstairs in the basement. And guys, it is absolutely freaky as hell. But we're going to go down there because we've got to anyway. We've got to pick up our cross. I don't know if you can see, guys. The EMF is going absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous. Sammy, definitely, I would definitely come back here. There's been a lot of activity on the vigils that we've done as a group. A lot. The people that run it are lovely as well. They're really nice. How many floors up are we? Is this 4?
3 or 4. It could be 4.
It's 4 because we come from the ground, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought we're on the 4th floor up. So I've got some signal 4 floors up, guys. If I try and go anywhere else, I've got nothing. But it's really straight. Look how crazy that's going.
It's going up a lot.
That is straight up to red. Take your torch off you. It's firing up to red, guys.
So we spirit talker app?
Yeah. Do you want to hold that a minute while I get it out? Yeah, we've used Necro, guys, on one of the investigations that we've done with the group, and there was a fair bit come through on there, Connor's name included. So let's see. We get the
Be interesting to see
on.
if any of the names come through.
Definitely. Get the spirit talker on. And we'll do a short investigation up here while we've got live signal. And then, like I say, guys, we will have to cut you off when we go down the stairs to just do a pre-record, but we'll post it up tomorrow as soon as we can. Well, tonight's going to be a late one because we're not going to be getting back home till about 3. So, right, and we're on. So, are there any spirits here as now? If there are, please come forward. Please continue to communicate with us. You have spoken to us throughout the night, as well as other people. We appreciate all that you've done, but we're now trying to show some of our friends by the device that Connor's holding, because they can see our devices now that they couldn't previously see. Is there somebody by the black device we placed on the floor where my light is now? Because the lights are going crazy. They're going all the way up to red.
Do we have any?
The little girl likes you.
The little girl likes you.
So I was about to ask if we have any sisters with us right now, but you've just confirmed that there is a little girl in the room. As there's a little girl in the room, you may see there's a teddy bear right by the black device that you are making go from green to red.
Floorboards.
I mean, there are floorboards.
We stood on a lot of floorboards.
Could you copy this after me? Are you able to show us that you're here?
Cruelty.
I mean, wasn't this the place where a lot of sick...
Yeah, this is where all the sick nuns were, but it was also used... It may have even been this floor, actually, because it was used for pregnant women that were out of wedlock to come and give birth. And they gave birth and left. and the nuns then looked after the babies, and they also fostered them out. So the fact that it's saying little girl, on one of the investigations we did earlier with the group, there was things coming through about a little girl.
And one of the ladies we were with kept saying that little girl, it felt like it was holding her hand.
It felt like it was holding her hands. Someone was grasping onto her hand. And it was as we were getting the information about little girl. If that was yourself from earlier on, could you do what you were doing earlier and touch one of the clear balls? We've placed 3 around the room. Could you touch one of those? Want me to show you? You touch it. It lights up red and blue. Is that something you could do for us? You're welcome to. You can pick them up and throw them if you want.
I can use this.
You can use it. So you're saying you can use the device that's in my hand?
Hi, Patricia. Thank you for joining. I was going to say this is more so your time now, isn't it? In New Zealand, it's probably easier for you to watch it this time.
It's definitely not our time. We're tired.
Could we have your name, please, little girl? My name's Connor.
My name's Ian.
And we're a group of paranormal investigators. We're not here to cause you any harm. We're just simply here to communicate with yourself.
That device.
Explain that device. What device do you want us to explain? The cat balls, little clear balls on the floor. If you touch them, they light up red and blue. You have to physically touch them for that to happen. There's a bell on the floor. You can ring that if you want to. There's a teddy bear with a glowing pink tummy. If you go near that, it'll beep. The black device that something's definitely triggering is an EMF meter, and it basically picks up any electromagnetic field. So we believe if you go near that, it should spike up as it is doing to show us that you're there. The device in my hand is what we call a spirit talker. Ruination. This place is in ruin, yes. People have taken it over and they are trying to do what they can to bring it back. But it was left to ruin, and there was a lot of not very pleasant people that got into here and tried to destroy things. So they're trying to put things right. Are you able to set one of the pieces of equipment off for us, as well as talk to us on this device?
Don't be fearful.
We're not fearful. We've been communicating with you all night. If this is the little girl still, you're welcome to play with the toys that we placed down. If it's somebody else, can you tell us your name? We know the names of a few people we've been talking to. Fresh.
I know, Sammy, it feels like the EMF's going to blow up in a minute.
It's going bonkers. It's constantly on red.
Thank you for doing that with our equipment.
It just completely went to... When I said it's constantly on red, it went just straight to green.
Gone straight back down, and now it's going crazy again. Thank you for the stars, Sammy.
Thank you very much.
My life was good.
Your life was good.
I'm glad to hear.
So can I ask, did you live here? And did you end up in this building particularly at the end of your life?
So are we talking to one of the sisters now?
Were you a nun?
Is that you telling us no?
Are you saying that you weren't a nun?
If so, could you set off one of the clear balls that we placed down? Just like Ian did earlier.
Sorry.
Are you apologising because you're struggling to do that? Do you need more energy from us?
But that was really weird. It was like drag.
What, in the loft space?
Yeah. Can't go in.
Yes. We're at a paid venue. So we're here till 2 o'clock in the morning. So we got the name Arthur come
Arthur.
through. Nice to meet you, Arthur. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, please?
Did you work and live?
Were you one of the fathers?
But the reason in the building here, guys, because there were a lot of fathers and priests that lived here as well. It wasn't just a nunnery, but the building where they lived, there's no access to anymore. It was vandalised beyond repair, and it's now basically a pigeon loft. It's just full of birds, and it's just been destroyed. So, for safety reasons, we can't go in there.
Yes. Let's just put in Nunnery and Malvern.
Control. Now, this word came through earlier on.
Yeah.
Arthur, are you with somebody else as well? If you are, can you tell me their name? Right, guys, another name come through earlier on, and it talks about control because it was a father of ill repute, shall we say, who
basically abused
his position and that of the nuns that were there.
You're saying that he didn't actually
believe in or believe in what he was here representing. What Julie did here was the words that came through, to be in control. So Arthur, are you with somebody else? If you are, can you tell us their name?
More to the history.
There's more to the history. Can you tell us? Because that's the story we know. Tell us the name of the person that I'm talking about, please. You know it, don't you?
Is everybody scared of this man?
Yes, we're here.
Are you saying you're with this other person?
Is this person still controlling you?
If so, could you set off one of the clear balls for us, please? I know we keep asking that question, but that will just confirm it for us. Is there any other room here or any? We are going to be moving our investigation somewhere else later, But is there any rooms here, because we know the names of them, that you think we should go to?
Yeah, guys, we're in the second. Obviously, we were live earlier on. It cut off. Earth. Okay. Another one of those spiders there.
We got another.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
days!
joined us.
I'm not even going to look. Too scared.
It's a big one. Oh, another one there. What the other louder than look?
It's too many, isn't it?
What were they?
Arthur, are you still with us?
Mabel.
Mabel. Okay. Mabel, can I ask, did you work here? Is that a knock?
Oh, you had something then. Was it not? Was it the floorboard or?
It was after I'd moved.
Was that you who made that noise, Mabel? Or Arthur?
Come.
Why are you saying that word? Yeah, guys, this building was used as a nunnery even up to the early 1970s. It's been here for hundreds of years. It was still used as a nunnery up until the early 1970s. And at that point, because the building was starting to come into disrepair, they moved them all down to a much larger complex, which is... What are you doing?
Sorry, guys. There's a mirror to our left, and I keep pulling faces at you.
I'm looking at him,
It's like
like
creeping
pulling
out.
faces at me.
Could you imagine if we both looked into it and you just saw something behind you?
Yeah, guys, there is mirrors here. We
Mirror selfie.
if we had more time, we could do something called scribing, but we're not going to have the time to do that because we've got to go and do a pre-record as well, guys. We know there's no signal downstairs. Anyway, this building up until the early 1970s was used as a nunnery, and then all of the nuns was moved out of here and
Castle.
rehoused over at Derby Castle. Do you know what? Wasn't it called Castle Hill Nunnery in Derby? Are you having a laugh? Guy,
What was that noise?
I don't know. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That weren't you?
No.
Okay.
Also, guys, I'd just like to point out, when we do go to the basement later, a thing that happened down there, and it's really weird because one of the girls pointed it out, you sway. You can't keep still. I don't know if you experienced the same. I was.
I mean,
I couldn't stop
Light from the
swaying.
light.
you're from the light. Okay. So you've passed over. So Mabel, did you pass over here? Did you go here? If you did, can you confirm that in some way? Was it you that was knocking on the wood just?
I lived right there.
Okay.
So was this your room specifically, Mabel? Could you confirm that for us, please? Could you set off one of our equipment? Got a teddy bear. We've got 3 clear balls in each doorway, and then we've got a bell.
They mean you harm.
They mean you harm. Are you talking about the fathers? Arthur? There's another man that we
Died in
know.
battle.
You were here during the battle. There wasn't a battle here, and you wouldn't have died from the battle. We know from the story we were told earlier on, it did play a big part.
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Okay, so we've got another woman's name. We know this building did a big part during the war of taking in abandoned children and ladies that had nowhere to live, effectively. They housed them for a short period of time until they could get them somewhere else, or the children, if they had no parents to return to, were fostered out or adopted. That was part of the story, but nothing to do with anyone dying in battle from here. Although the word castle came up just as I was telling you the story, boys. And the place in Derby was called Castle Hill Nunnery. And castle came through. So, again, very relevant. So, you were telling us that there's people that mean us harm. We've got the name of Arthur, who said he likes to travel, and he was. Is he with the other person that's been speaking to us tonight, who's openly said that he doesn't want to see her, and that we've learned a lot about? Is that why they mean us harm? Was Arthur doing the same as well?
Love communicating.
Thank you very much. We do too.
We like it when you come forward and talk to us.
Piano.
Piano. So that's back in the church area, isn't it?
Yeah, which apparently has gone, people have heard before.
There's a lot of reports here, guys, of piano, organ playing and singing, and it's back in the church hall. But obviously, the second we go downstairs, we're losing signal, so it's nothing that we can go to at the minute. Did you used to play the piano and the organ? Are you one of the people that people hear singing? What was that?
That wasn't you?
No.
Where was that coming from?
It's saying like in front of me on the floor.
I was sick.
Very relevant.
You were sick. Okay. Is that why you were living in this building, this room?
So it's just come through saying that, guys. I was sick.
You have to tap the screen.
There we go.
So this, guys, is the building that people came for end of life care. So, Mabel, if you were sick, that is why you were in this room. You came here, and that's where they would have cared for you until you passed over.
Are you struggling to pass over, Mabel?
You are free.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Seth.
Seth, is that somebody else that was here?
Lunchette.
You're scraping. don't know what it is.
Street.
Well, Mabel, we're going to have to leave you now because we need to make our way downstairs to go and pick up our other bit of equipment. If you are with us still, would you be willing to go and move the piece of equipment downstairs in the basement? Or could you get somebody else to move it? If you saw us place it down earlier, it's a wooden cross. We've left it there in case one of you or your friends here would like to move it.
1600s.
Again, there's been a nunnery here from the late 1500s, so yeah. Is that when you were here?
Envy.
Envy.
Thank you for the star, Sammy.
Thank you very much. Right, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to have to pick the equipment up now because we've only got another 25 minutes. We'll keep the phone alive while we go down. If for any reason it does stay on, brilliant. If
You're
not,
scared of me.
we're scared of you. We're not. We're definitely not. If for any reason it does go off, then obviously we're going to go and pre-record in the basement. And the video for the basement will be put back up.
Shall I get the equipment?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, Sammy, there'll be plenty of pictures. We've took quite a few pictures from when we walked around earlier. And obviously we'll be posting up the pre-record that we do for the basement, which is what we're going to head down and do now. If for any reason my phone decides to be a bit of a freak and stay on, then fine. We'll leave it on there. But we're going to head down the basement now to try and get a video and show you all of what is down there because it is crazy. It is absolutely mental.
It is crazy, Joe.
And I pointed them out earlier on and they look like cells, which I thought was a bit strange, but then it was confirmed that they were cells and that they...
Hi guys, we're back. As promised, we're going to go down to the basement now. So we're going to head down there now and get straight into it.
We're also aware, guys, there is nobody else on this side of the building. We're all at the chapel, all back where our meeting room was, where some of our bags are. They're back there. When we came down here earlier as part of the group of Joel, people weren't very interested in going back down here, so it's all the other stuff coming in. This is part of the basement, guys. This is probably the less freaky part of the basement. It's extremely damp down here and you'll really smell it. There's a room in there that obviously we can't get into. It's just full of debris. But yeah, again, just full of damp. So that's underneath the stairs. This is the freaky part in there.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you see that then? Did you see that?
I looked up like last minute. I think the camera might have been panned to it though.
I don't know, I picked that up. Something was just there and it moved.
Like a shadow?
Yeah.
So
There
hopefully,
was someone there, we'd have heard that.
hopefully that was on camera, I believe.
I'm
So,
hoping.
and again, you know what Ian's like. He will only say something if he thinks he can see something. You won't just say it for the sake of it, will you?
Oh, no.
That's not you.
That was. I definitely saw something move there.
Which way is it to where we want to go?
Through there, if you want to go to where the board is.
Yeah.
We'll just show them these, walk down there and we'll show them.
Down this bit.
Yeah. So, guys, this is all part of the basement.
Oh,
Don't trip over. This is all part of the basement. Again, room, 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 room. As the whole building is. But it's just crazy. No one else on the same building, no one else. It's the old coal chute that was there. That leads the outside.
I'm just very wary of running into spiders now.
Yeah. There's a lot of them in this now. But, yeah, it's, like,
So we are very wary. We could probably hear people above us as well.
if they're there, we'll hear them, but as far as we're aware, there's nobody around this side of the building.
They've all stuck to the other part, haven't they?
They've all started to report because they didn't like the activity that was going on in this area, specifically this area.
Ah, this is the part where the music.
We had a music box on the floor here, guys, and it went off a few times. And
The cat ball was
cat ball
there.
constantly going off here, and we were all in this room. There's that cross.
So it's still. It's not moved.
No, nothing moved.
Right. So I think it would be
Show
rude.
what I think is the cells.
Yeah, I think it'd be rude not to put the cat balls in the same places.
Yeah. So guys, this is all that. But these here are what we believe. Oh, hello. Magpie there. There's a magpie there, guys.
Mate, I wouldn't chill out down here if I was you.
That starts flying at us now. Yeah, but these used to be what people thought were cells. This one here still has a door on it with a hole in to be able to view.
See you later.
This is one of the cells, guys. That's really mad, that bee up there.
I just don't want it to fly at us.
So this is what they thought was the area, or one believes to be the area that they lost.
Might treat myself to a little sit down this time.
Insane mentally ill patients.
So I'm going to put a cat ball in the doorway.
Right, so turn those fruits over again, guys.
Put a cat ball on top of there. And I am going to put where Terry put his. Our tour guide had his bear on there as well. The bell there.
So spirit talk is back on as well, guys.
So I'm going to take the bag off.
So, if there's any
And
spirits
affect the animals.
that affect the animals,
I mean, please don't affect the bird that's in the other room.
if you're going to affect the bird, don't make it come into us, please. You know there was a bat in here earlier.
So you might recognise us from earlier. We were in here with a group of other people. And when we were in that group of other people, we stood in a circle. Some of us were facing outwards and some of us were inwards. The room was completely dark and you answered our questions. Can I just confirm, are the same spirits that were with us earlier with us again now? If so, please could you set off one of the clear balls, the same balls you were setting off earlier?
Right and dark. Just try and focus on the lights that you can see in front of you. We've done that on purpose because when we were in the dark earlier, we were getting a lot of results. Spirit, as Colin said, we were in here earlier. He spoke to us quite a lot.
Wonder.
Wonder. Are you saying you want us to wander around? This is the room that we've got quite a lot of activity in before. We've got a really good conversation. So we'd like to remain here. Is that something you're willing to do for us?
Despair.
Despair. Can I ask who it is that I'm talking to right now? Is it the same person that was here previously? If it is, my name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We spoke to you earlier with a large group.
I asked you earlier if you worked in the
Trees.
kitchen here and the cat ball went off. There was another question from one of the other ladies in the group that was asking if you were happy here or if you were sad here. We didn't get an answer. Are you now telling us that you did not like working here but you just didn't want to tell us everyone in the group at the time? If so, please could you come forward and set one of the clear balls off, which is very relevant.
Guys, we are in Nunnery with a chapel attached to it, and the building the other side of it was where the fathers and priests resided as well. We have a lot of stories that have come through and been confirmed, and a lot of names that have come through and been confirmed. So while we've got another 15 minutes left, we're trying to get some answers that we didn't get earlier. We are going to do a live where me and Carl will sit and talk, probably with an apple juice, and we'll discuss.
Got to have an apple juice. Can't do it without the apple juice. Come towards our light, please.
Please come to us. We mean you no harm. We are friends. We only want to hear your side of the story.
Do you prefer it when it's dark?
You are strong.
We'll do what we did earlier. as well.
Window.
There's other methods we can use. So if it's a yes, 2 stamps or 2 knocks, or or just a noise in general. If it's a no, although that EMF's going off now. If it's a no, 1 stamp. So is there a lady with us right now?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Are you saying you were sacrificed? Is that what you believe? Were you one of the ladies that was ill-treated here? Is he still Mabel? If not, can you tell us your name?
Authenticity.
Could you maybe go and get the father who was speaking to earlier to come down here?
Paranoia. What do you mean by paranoia? Are you saying that we're paranoid
Cancer.
or... Okay, is that what you died from? Were you poorly with cancer?
Yeah, I heard a noise then as well. I don't know what it was though.
There's a really weird noise in the noise. Really weird.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the. Gonna move that to there.
Connection.
Connection? Do you feel that you have a connection with us? That's what we'd like, because we'd like you to communicate with us. We'd like to validate our communications.
Failed.
Failed. Can you help us to succeed?
I will say the name now because we are doing a pre-record.
I'm in my 20s.
Father John, please could you come to the basement, please, and talk to us?
Father John, we know your history, we know what you've done.
I feel like we've got some unfinished business when we were talking to you earlier.
You did communicate with us earlier.
You're very forthcoming.
We appreciated that. But now we're on our own. We want some truths. You did some very horrible things, didn't you, Father John? Can you confirm that?
I like the forest.
You like the forest?
Are we talking to one of the nuns? Please could you confirm that for us? Just a heads up, guys. Ian did say it in one of the lives we did earlier. It's believed that. Is it confirmation that some of the nuns are buried?
In order for us to get here tonight, guys, we've had to walk through a forest. We're not here illegally, as we said. This is a paid location. We were met on a car park and then walked all the way through the forest up to this venue, and we'll be escorted back to our vehicle at the car park when we're done. But they told us afterwards that they know that the nuns were buried on this site and in the forest, because the forest actually belonged to the nunnery, and there was no housing estates around it at any point. It was the nunnery building surrounded by forests, and it's only recent times that that hasn't been the case. The nuns would have been walking through the forests, so did the fathers. So the fact that it's gone through some local forest, it would have been a place that they've gone there for a relaxing walk, but it was also somewhere they'd gone to loved ones that have passed. So if you love the forest, why did you love the forest?
Admire.
You used to go there to admire things, did you?
Is there a reason why you're not playing with the equipment this time by setting the clear balls off? Is it because you're used to Terry normally being down here with others? Is it because it's different faces? Are you perhaps a bit shy that it's just us down here instead of someone you're used to seeing?
Just as you're aware, Terry's a mate of mine. Terry's the group leader that we're part of the group of tonight. But we've been allowed to go off and do our own thing as well.
We are family.
Your family, that again is how you're all described. You live together and you live as one family. So it must have been a shock to you when Father John started accusing his position. Is that something that you can confirm? Can you set off any of the equipment? Can you move the cross? Can you touch one of us?
Could you make a knock noise?
Iris.
Are we talking to an Iris? Iris, is Father John here?
Denise.
That was the lady's name, wasn't it?
Are these the name of the nuns?
Are these the ones that you class as family?
Alright, gents.
Are you alright?
I'm going to allow spot that visual there, folks.
Okay, yes,
Alright. It's up to you. Do you want to stay in your film?
No, we'll wrap it up and
We'll wrap it up.
Yeah,
We're just going to leave the cautious guys, so fill up whenever you're ready, okay?
Cheers.
Alright, folks.
Abhorrence.
The one that you didn't hear then, as Terry, that was Terry by the way, guys. As Terry comes to the door, he just said, "You look the same."
And like we said earlier,
They're used to him because he does a lot of the investigations here.
we'll have to let him know when we go up.
Yeah. Literally come through saying, "You look the same," just as he got to the doorway. Alright, spirits, we're going to have to look you and leave you now. John, I'm a little bit disappointed that you didn't come forward.
But just to let you know, guys, when we were doing these earlier, we did a method we haven't done before when it was, I forgot the name of it. It was when someone had the earphones on and then...
My ear defenders, wasn't it? It's
And
called the human pendulum.
so you had the yes and no. Yes, you lean towards one way. No, you lean towards another. And I asked the question, John, do you like playing games? And the answer was yes. So John here at the Nunnery he's a negative entity, what we gather, and he also...
John was a father.
Yeah,
Father John, his name was.
seems like he likes control of this place.
He liked to control people, which he confirmed, and he also took advantage of his position with the nuns. And he was directly asked, "Did you believe in your religion?" And he said no.
So what I'll do is I'll just quickly get the
So
equipment in.
We'll keep the video rolling until we get back up to the room and then we'll finish it. Just so there's more footage for you to watch as we walk back. Well, it kind of gets the stuff back in. We're going to take that across with us this time.
Is that going to go in there? Is that the one it went? We're getting quite skilled at this.
Right guys, so we're going to head back up now to run us through. We can't remain recording while we're with the group. We don't have any permission. We'll keep recording while we head back up there, just so you can see the rest of the building. And that's the stairway guys that we couldn't come down that we showed you on the live earlier. Because of that. There's 5 different stairways here that all lead upstairs.
Is that where you saw the...
Yeah. Leads out to the cloisters, doesn't it? I really hope we've got something on that.
The camera was facing it, I believe.
I'm hoping the camera's picked something up because it looked like something was there and moved.
Which way again was it? This way?
No, that's the way the toilet. This way.
It's like a maze.
This.
Oh yeah, it's dropped down here, wasn't it?
More really sure they're going.
Should I stop recording it here or a bit further on?
Back at the group now, so we need to end it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Av. This place is unreal, man. It really is. Thank you ever so much. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We're Paranormal.
And until next time, let's do this.